The Wholeness template Constellation, part of my practice, is developed over many years. I was lucky enough to study and train with different constellation practitioners, teachers over the years, and also to have a style, a way of working with the constellation methodology, which is based around what I call the Wholeness template, but basically the wheel, the shamanic wheel, or the wheel of the year and the elements. So I think it was in 2011 that I started practicing after 3 or 4 years of going to different constellation courses, and it really included it in the shamanic work, but it developed in 2015 as what I originally called the Circle of Light work, and now I call the Wholeness template. And the circle is basically 4 different sources of points of and realms of information. The first is the body in the north and the present, and I really found that, to access information about what was needing healing for people or for places, often it was the physical layer, the physical realm that was showing up as this. So it's a really reliable source for meeting a certain story in reality. And then in the east, I have the lifeline, and this is largely from what I used to call what was Sandra Ingerman's and Michael Harner's methods and other practitioners' methods of soul retrieval, which basically are power retrieval, or what I call initiation healing. And it's going to the places in our lives where we've either been, our essential energy has been cut off, or it's never been talked about, so it's never developed, or something's happened that shocked us, and we've left ourselves back there and not able to access our full life force. We can also really have overlays of impressions from significance events and entanglements with people that we've met in our lives, or even places. So the third direction, the south, is the place of the ancestors. So this really keys in with what you will probably know as family constellation work, where the stories of the ancestors really come into focus. So these are the genetic and traumatic imprints, and sometimes the agreements, the really strong agreements that are made through the ancestral banks. And then in the west we have the archetypes, the mythical, and these are all the different deities and archetypal expressions through all the different cultures and traditions through time of our ancestors and of the lands that we live in. And sometimes, most of the time, who we truly are and how we express hasn't had a way to come through, so I include this as well. So the Wholeness template works through these 4 areas, and it has affinities with stories that are held there, and it also has resourcing that's in there too. You can check out my website, www.thewholenesstemplate.com, to find out more about my practice. Thanks for watching and listening.